Army Staff, Lieutenant General English Flying Star here at the next is Brigadier General H, the area of Kaduna State. He was granted regular combatant admiring nature and current affairs. Senior officer will be decorated by and hails from Lagos Island local government area, Lagos State. He was granted regular combatant commission, Army War College, Nigeria, as well as Naval Defense Section, Riyadh, as Defense Attaché. He is married. The senior officer will be decorated by celebration of hard work, celebration of achievement. Very lovely. Thank you.
Assisted by the spouse of Brigadier General O.A. Mrs. Dumdo, Deputy Chief Communications Officer, United Nations Missions in Nigeria, is currently serving at Defense Headquarters as 1996. He is of the Nigerian Army. Staff and instructional appointments, including Deputy Commander Director of Studies at the Nigerian Army Armored School, Deputy Defense Section. He is to be decorated by the former Speaker of the 9th Assembly of the Kaduna, to be assisted by Mrs. Adeze Ogedeka, spouse to the senior officer. Of Niger State was granted regular competent commission as a member of 43rd regular course on 12th Department of Army Training as acting deputy chief of training. He is married, he blessed with children. Group of companies is to be assisted by Mrs. Sarah Tugara, the spouse of the Shombo, and hails from the Shombo local government area of Benue State. was granted regular competent commission as a member of 43rd Regular Infantry Corps. Brigadier General VP Funan has held several command, staff, and instructional appointments. Some of General A.A. Idris.
And hails from GPA local government area of Katsina State. He was granted regular competent commission. General AGL Haruna has held several command, staff, and instructional appointments.
Aja.
May I request these spouses and senior officers to please take them.
The special guest of honor, senior officers, distinguished.
The Chairman, House Committee on Army, Honorable Aminu Baleli, Kolfi. Other members of the National Assembly are present. Representative of the Minister of Works, the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral E.I. Ogala, Admiralty Meda, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal A.B. Abubakar, Distinguished Flying Star, here ably represented by one of my classmates. I don't want to tell you his name. Representative of the Inspector General of Police, the former Chief of the French Staff, our father, General A. Ogomudia, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, Principal Staff Officers from Defense and Services Headquarters, Force Commanders, Corps Commanders, and General Officers Commanding here present. Heads of other defense and services establishments are present. Our Royal Highness, the President of Nigerian Army Officers' Wives Association, here represented by Mrs. Sylvia Akpo. Senior officers, both serving and retired. Our celebrants, the newly promoted Major Generals of the Nigerian Army, our esteemed guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank thanking the special guest of honor, General C.G. Musa, Officer of the Federal Republic, for coming to honor this occasion. I'm also amazed by the number of distinguished personalities and well-wishers who made it to this venue despite short notice, and the fact that today is Monday. It only reinforces one fact that says that success has many friends. Permit me to start my remarks by joining other well-wishers to congratulate the newly decorated Major Generals and their families on their well-deserved elevation to the enviable rank of 2-star General in the Nigerian Army. I particularly congratulate and appreciate the spouses and immediate family members of these celebrants, without whose support and prayers their current achievements may not have been possible. So, madams, all of you beautifully dressed there, we thank you for your understanding and support to these officers over the years. I wish to remind the newly promoted Major Generals that with higher rank comes higher responsibilities. The system has played its own part. Now it's time for you to play yours. It is popularly said that To whom much is given, much is correspondingly expected. From now onward, more accountabilities will be required and demanded of you. As Major Generals, what you do or fail to do matters a lot to the system, and particularly national security. Therefore, I charge you all to always keep your new status in mind, to avoid embarrassing the military establishment and profession, and particularly to justify the confidence that has been reposed in you. In the matter of this, you will receive your postings and appointments. I charge you to do your utmost best to give life to my command philosophy, which is simply to consolidate the transformation of the Nigerian Army towards becoming a well-motivated and combat-ready force that can effectively discharge its constitutional responsibilities within a joint and multi-agency environment. I need you in your respective offices to make my philosophy your watchword and make it a reality. As you celebrate your elevation, I must remind you that the reality with promotion to Major General is that technically you have reached the pinnacle of your career and home run is on. This is a fact that the majority fail to come to terms with until they are forced to do so, and the boats will start sailing. So let me challenge you to start perfecting your post-service life endeavors quietly as to back in the euphoria of your promotion. However, you must not let such plans interfere with your jobs in any way to avoid a conflict of interest. I am aware of the agitation about the possible effect of the new status on promotion vacancies to 2-star and how some felt promoted too many this year. Sorry, that some felt were promoted too many this year to the detriment of next year's board. Let me allay your fears by saying that the vacancy chart has been carefully studied to ensure nobody's career prospect is jeopardized. I assure you that it can and it will only improve. So I charge those affected by the adjustment to the number of years from Brigadier General to Major General to redouble their efforts and commitments, and the system shall recognize them in due season. May I see this opportunity to also encourage those who are successful at the promotion board this year, not to despair, but to work harder and trust God for better luck next time. However, I must remind you that the armed forces structure is not designed for everyone to reach the top of the pyramid. As such, reality may differ from our desires. We must therefore accept this reality in very good faith. In closing, please allow me to express my appreciation to Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, for his guidance and support to the Nigerian Army. I also thank the Honorable Minister of Defense, His Excellency Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, and the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Bello Matawale, for their strategic guidance. I also appreciate our special guest of honor, our amiable and energetic Chief of Defense Staff, General C.G. Musa, for his mature leadership and unrelenting support. I salute my fellow service chiefs and head of other security agencies for being fantastic partners in progress. I acknowledge and thank all senior officers, family members, well-wishers, and others who have come to identify with the Nigerian Army and the newly decorated Major Generals. Once again, I congratulate the new Major Generals and their families and wish them all much success in life. Thank you all for your time, and please enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Before they kick me out of the house, I pay special tribute to all our spouses. Please, a round of applause for all of them. They have continued to keep us in check and have continued to hold the home front, without which we will not be able to perform optimally. So we say thank you and God bless you. Today is a very special day, special for all of us, especially for those being promoted. I know it's a great privilege to be promoted, especially to the enviable rank of a Major General in the Armed Forces of Nigeria. It is indeed a great stride and a great achievement. So I congratulate all of you for making it. For those that couldn't make it, next year is another time. Please don't allow this to dampen your morale. Strengthen up and keep moving, and we will get there. It is an honor to stand before you today to celebrate a significant milestone in the careers of 35 exceptional Nigerian Army officers who have been promoted to the most enviable rank of Major General. As the Chief of Defense Staff, I'm proud to witness this momentous occasion, which is a testament of your dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment to the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Gentlemen, your promotion is well-deserved recognition of your achievements and a reflection of the trust and confidence the nation has reposed on every one of you. Personally, sitting down there and seeing those of you being decorated today, I feel very, very happy because almost all of you have had one reason or the other to have operated together with you, either at the theater, especially Sector 3, Mongonu, Sector 2, Damaturu, theater headquarters, and every other location. And this is a clear indication that there is a reward for hard work. We want to make this very clear, that it is important that people understand that there is a reward for hard work, so that you remain committed in the task ahead, not thinking of self, but thinking of the general. Our nation is going through so much, and it takes men of steel and character for us to succeed, and that is what we aim for. So I congratulate the Chief of Army Staff for this wonderful selection of desiring generals into the Nigerian Army. Every one of you will hold his own, and I'm very proud of all of you. The rank of Major General signifies not only a high level of responsibility, but also a deep sense of duty towards our country and its people. I therefore congratulate you and your families on achieving this laudable feat. Today is, however, not only a day for celebration, but also a clarion call to the tasks ahead. Having reached the peak of your careers, always remember that the Nigerian Army and the Armed Forces will continue to rely on the leadership and expertise of individuals like you to safeguard our country and its people. Nigeria is looking up to us. We must do everything to defend democracy in Nigeria and across the sub-region. It is a duty and a task for all of us to perform. We have been dealing with insurgencies, terrorism, banditry for 15, 16 years and still counting. And I think it is high time that we'll deal with it finally. And I know we can do it. So I want to call on all of us to put on our thinking caps and make that great sacrifice that 2025 should be a determining year for the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Yes, we can, working together as a team and calling on all Nigerians to put hands together to support members of the Armed Forces and other security agencies, because we cannot do it alone. We must be partner in progress. Consequently, as you assume your new roles, I charge you to remain loyal, disciplined, and committed to your duties. Remember that your actions and inactions will not only reflect on you, but also on the entire Armed Forces and the nation in general. I therefore urge you to continue to uphold the highest standard of professionalism and patriotism, and to foster strong collaborations with your colleagues to achieve our national security objectives. Do not forget your responsibility to protect democratic governance and loyalty to constituted authority, as it is non-negotiable. Always remember the numerous security challenges confronting our country, as you will be in positions and offices that require critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Your novel ideas, solutions, and innovative thinking will be vital to the successes of the armed forces. You are now critical links between the political class, the lower echelons of the Nigerian army. In all we do, we must never take our eyes off our troops. Once we make our troops happy, we can be sure of achieving success. Accordingly, you must use this link to improve the welfare of the troops under your command. Your actions must improve the armed forces. Be careful with your words and utterances, and most importantly, key into the vision of the Chief of Army Staff and that of the armed forces. All were working in sync in ensuring that there is total peace in Nigeria. This is our armed forces. We must take ownership of it. To the families and friends of the newly promoted senior officers, I extend my deepest gratitude for your unwavering support and sacrifice. Your love and encouragement have been instrumental to their successes, and I urge you to continue to stand by them as they take on their new responsibilities. I also extend my deepest appreciation to the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for finding these officers worthy of promotion to Major Generals. Finally, I once again congratulate the newly promoted Major Generals on their well-deserved promotion. I have no doubt they will continue to serve our great nation with distinction and honor. I wish us all journey mercies to our various destinations and the joy that comes with Christmas and New Year celebrations. Thank you, and God bless you all.
It's your flash. Your flash.